How bold of you. So here we are. MOUZ lobbing the util over towards A. They're going to start to make the play out through ramp. FaZe set up for a bit of a retake here. They've got this util to rain over and try and set up comm players to come through the smoke, but no one will. FaZe are locked out right now. Not a bad way for this to start. Rain opens up and a 5v4 bestowed upon FaZe in the pistol.
Yeah, the bomb gets dropped during the plant, and now the smokes are going to fade. This is suddenly very uncomfortable for MOUZ. They have to go hunt kills and take space, but Shui not ready for the boost position, and Brokey, and the retake is on.
Brokey looking to continue this test up into the jungle, already starting to unravel one side of it, so it's good that Frozen finds a head and doubles down to the second one, third as he falls off. Rain dead, Frozen. They're not watching. That back turned as Twists, and the player in the background's low. An ace on the cards in the pistol. Last player so low, and you know Frozen's locked in. Shoe in even. The last kill's his. 5 in the first.
Yeah, maybe not a top 5 rifler, but a top 5 pistol player at least enters that conversation.
As much as we praise Shuhei for being somebody that activates ops, etc., I don't think he got it out of Jimmy right away. And so we'll see with time whether that improves. It's been good.
Yeah, he's getting there.
However, op out of the gate this time is Brokey's 5v4, and we get a creepy crawler down beneath Palace. Oh, this is weird.
They don't know. They don't need to commit. They swing out, and Shui takes a second. He won't get any more. Twists with a double kill at the back of jungle, leaving old Jimmy to get crispy in the clutch.
What's a crispy Jimmy come with a side of? I feel like you could order 2 crispy Jimmys and a...
fries, surely.
No.
It's just the vanilla.
Boring.
It's the vanilla side, man.
What about the sauce?
Crispy Jimmy's dead, so it doesn't matter. Shot in the sides, no fries needed.
Twist has already given us the rumblings of a good game. It was 1-2K spray towards A, but it looked clean. And so did that. Beautiful return fire out of Robs, but Torzy's got the trade frag. It's excellent spacing from MOUZ.
Yeah.
The fact the lower player on ramp gets that headshot, but as they press down into Kerrigan on the B site, he's split between directions and Brokey helps out. But those shots over the window are versus one of the players on a Deeg. There comes the cat play. Just in time and just enough damage, but a 2v2 from window.
They've got to cross. That's not easy. Brokey has that locked down. He's going to get flashed off, allowing the bomb to make it in, but how much further? Frozen gets put even lower. He has survived 2 fights already, and he will go for that stick. Brokey here to deny, and Zershon with a trade. He gets swung, and Rain wins the round for FaZe. What a play for FaZe. I love that re-aggro from Kerrigan.
Rain smoked off. There's a pretty big gap here for him to look through. He's going to have a first fight on Shui crossing, but closed out by the man at the helm of MOUZ. He takes the space immediately with flashes to support this push into the spawn. Exertion holding down mid. If he can just buy a bit of time here, they're on to a winner. He's spotted out behind the boxes. The nades rain in. It's Kerrigan with that kill. Shui is in the big position right now. Pushed all the way through CT. Even though he's cleared, he's still going to pick up that kill to Twists. And so FaZe get locked out of this retake over towards A. The aggression will prevail for this MOUZ squad. And Torshi even stands to maybe get his hands on an AWP right at the end of the round.
Or not. All right.
Damn, all right.
Shout out Shuhei for this one, folks. The fact he gets into that bomb site, the fact he wins the duel on the edge of what was a little smoke gap, but then more importantly, there was not a moment, not a shred, not a tidbit.
MOUZ just going to go for an early pop now. 2 in middle. Great
Forward
position
defense.
for Robs. No way he can get out here. Spam comes through, but it won't connect. Robs evades capture.
If you can even get some damage out of Robs over at the spawn, that's stellar. 1 point of health. MOUZ are kind of walking in the final 15, but walking into this triple stack, it's not meant to be. There's no way you get through this. Kerrigan on the backstab, and Torshi is locked out, sent packing through Palace as FaZe retake the lead.
We get that forward ramp play as Kerrigan just keeps throwing out these pieces of util. Nobody going to have to deal with that on the receiving end. The push up close just instantly stopped, and that Galil tearing him up. Exertion's got Brokey now stuck back behind. Twist helping hand out of the catwalk. That's going to concern the connector players enough that it slows them slightly. Rain is about to get hit from both ends. Those shots come through, serves up the distraction. Perfectly needed to get Exertion ever closer, and you're getting close to the wounded Brokey. But the wounded beast bites back with an op shot that keeps this even. Repeat to the bomb, covered by Frozen. What is that shot?
That's wild. Brokey was trying to be the hero here, but it might go no further. Twists 1-on-3. And he's not long for this retake. He knows it. Twists has got to head for the hills. MOUZ tie this game up again at 5-all.
Confidence for Rops, but he goes through this con smoke here with an HE. Brokey might have called like, I'll flash you, but he threw a nade, then he threw a flash, and before the flash had left his hand, Rops is going through with the HE. So not only is he taking HE damage, he's also just walking through a smoke.
Maybe he can kind of get some revenge. Oh man, that was the opportunity. And that opportunity only knocks once in a lifetime here. Rain and Rops will isolate that fight to Shuey at the stairs, and the bomb was dropped going up Cat. Twists. Cool bit of ladder tech from Frozen. Throws himself into that engagement. Rops with one hell of a reply. All right, Rops is on for the ace. Not going to get it, of course. Carrigan will steal away kill number 5.
Dirt.
Yeah. Hell of a round from Rops in the window. Love that from him. Dude, swings out for the double. He had 2 bullets left on the last guy. Just that little...
Run that back.
Hit him with the... Oh, man.
Awkward timing for Shuey as well.
2 shots.
That's
2 bullets.
No one stopping them. No one even facing. Look how quick and far they get. Xertion goes back to window. Back to his devilish ways. Twist wide on Cat, cleared by the captain, but not ready for any more. Shuey. Rain's in position for the trade. Orp will not hunt this time. The window smoke is fading.
Yeah, nice little spot for Rain to pick one up. Twist has been playing that deep corner a few rounds now. He's been doing a good job of applying pressure to the back of Khan, but he doesn't keep them from getting up there. Torzi finding the window frag. Bomb hasn't crossed. Okay, there are still problems here to be had. Jimpat tries to go over dry, and Brokey clips his wings, puts us back to the 3v3. Frozen sort of tasked with the same problem, and Exertion sitting top tickets, about to get pushed by 2. This is FaZe playing their hand before they really have to. They're not retaking a bomb site that has been lost. But loser.
Is that another Israeli player with a clip from CT Ticket? We've had Flames, we've had Nuts. Nice, that's...
Oh, that's so good. Here's that double from Xertion again.
Yeah,
the one tap, look at this.
Crispy bop.
Ooh.
Yeah, hi Xertion. He was just doing the little like jiggling onto the pre-fire. Tag out Rops on the secondary AWP as he gets locked in a clash with Shuey in mid.
Saw him.
Twists and Xertion in the window, but Xertion's too quick with it.
Still up there.
Yeah.
He's trying to get out.
Oh my God!
3 bullets.
He saw the barrel.
Pistol out.
The Glock will do it. Rops is dead. And maybe the short to B play opens up now, especially with Exertion all the way in the market. Sure, they find Shuey over at short.
Round's over.
But the round is over.
Where the hell did you go? Why are you gonna kill all the? Why are you gonna kill the suspense like that, dude?
Right?
Last
like,
round of the
it's
half.
Literally round 15.
Last round.
Now I just have to sit here and be like, yeah, okay, yeah, I guess he's right.
Hey everyone, the fun's over.
Guys, there's actually no point in even watching it.
And then you'll be proven wrong because suddenly Rain runs through market.
Oh yeah.
And tells Brokey that there's a guy in the back corner. So with that information, Brokey can peek, die quickly, and get us to what will be a chance for FaZe to bring back this map in the second half. You're watching ESL Pro League Playoffs.
Into a stack with ramp and a crossfire between Frozen and Shuhei. It's going to be a clear and, well, easily done. Captain to captain, and FaZe come out on top. There's no stopping this plant unless Xertion plays fast, and there's a lot of cover here for FaZe. They're able to sneak back. It's kind of the inverse to last pistol round where the T's actually get out with a plant and post as well. Surely no way MOUZ can win this comeback.
Kid Exertion takes his peek, gets killed out by Twist. The only thing rolling forward for MOUZ now is Jimmy. Jimmy's got a couple.
Hello.
Information on Rops and the fact that he's only 5 health, free up those dual Berettas to push towards him. If that had happened, then suddenly this Palace player's got a swing and things get a little weird. Jimpad's going to pick up one more. No kit, no clutch, no second pistol in this one. We're all tied up here, folks. 8-all.
And really good try from Jimmy.
But at least in that case, if he has to fall off from connector, if he just raises the red flag that window, jungle, all this is susceptible, then that's good enough. But what he's doing is better. Just straight up shaving twists off the play. That leads Karrigan into his death as he walks straight towards the B site. But with this opening onto A, the save might not be called just yet. You've got just enough time to spare if you want to hit that A play. They shall not be allowed to plant that bomb. They shall not convert that pistol. They shall not take a lead in the face of the MOUZ.
It's such an awkward position to be in there, where your opponent has all the info, can choose the perfect repositions, keep their gamble stack on B, and Xerxon deals with it very well. Karrigan gonna try and creep down middle. Spotted by the AK. Brokey low early. And Rops also eats a scout tag. That could not have gone worse for FaZe. They get turned into mincemeat. That's a saving grace perhaps for Twists.
I like those little moments where Shuhei gets aggressive, where he feels confident, where he takes a play, a risk. And it's not one that's won this round straight up, but the 2 frags off the staircase have opened the door for FaZe to get this bomb down. Now they're going to be cautious. They don't know what sits behind Ticket.
Do it.
This site belongs to them, whether they know it or not.
I love this move.
They'll go over, leaving bomb down beneath.
Just, you're not expecting it because you've got a short player watching this angle. So how the hell could Twist even be here? If this comp player moves, the last thing they expect is this position. He's going to give it away, though. Cross with a jump. Try and find that fight. Xerxon wins it out from afar. Karrigan looking to clutch, and Xerxon puts him down, keeps it up. Top of the server right now on the young Israeli as MOUZ find double digs.
Under Dexter, going into that run towards Rio, going into Paris, going into Dallas. We didn't quite get all the same exertion that we hoped for, or that MOUZ would necessarily need.
Got to start strong and start soon, or MOUZ will steamroll on their map pick. FaZe are certainly going quick.
Super fast.
Fast out, fast in, frozen. Dead first as Rops secures that opener. And now the rest of FaZe spill out of the ramp, out through Palace. One more from Mr. Rops. Oh,
nice
God,
flash.
exertion!
Imagine.
Was looking for number 3. Brokey narrowly gets the trade. And so for now, things are looking up for FaZe. Jimmy and Torshi praying that they can find a way back in. Oh, it's close. But not on the money enough on that spam.
Ouch.
With Torshi dead back in jungle. FaZe have done enough here on the fast play out through Palace.
Love that. Love that. Pick it up. Show him who's daddy. Show him who's boss.
Till it becomes true.
Smokes flashes over the top of the A play. This isn't one of those A setups with Shuhei under Balk. It's instead Frozen with a lot of responsibility from Triple. And in that lapse of mid presence with the util onto A, that's when all of a sudden FaZe thought they'd get through mid, but it has all been shut down. And when I say all, I mean everything.
Blimey.
5 kills, all of them standing off of the FAMAS collection as well. That was not the most comfortable buy out of MOUZ.
World-shattering problems.
By winning?
Would just be to win this round.
Yeah, just win this
So
round.
there you go. Think about it like that. Torshi complicates matters right away and even gets away with a follow-up tag onto Karrigan. FaZe immediately start this one off wounded. And Torshi might even get to escape in middle. That is crazy. From bad to worse for FaZe. Everywhere we look, FaZe are falling like flies. It's MOUZ running towards the finish line here. Teabag quick up in the apartments.
Light bagging. Oh, Jimmo. He'll call it off for now.
Look at that change, bro.
Off the time.
Brokey don't want to part with it.
Worth.
But a kill after time, and there was even a second there.
Worth for MOUZ. 2 for 1 post-time, just to screw a player of FaZe over. Brokey the AWPer with 600 smackaroos left in spawn, and MOUZ bordering a map victory in this series. Certainly not a bad start.
600 schmucks doesn't get you much nowadays.
Well, that's 12 liters of snake oil and
That's
change.
true. That's fair. Rain and Rops are armored. But there's not too much behind this. This T-side won a pistol round, an anomaly of a round win in the middle of it all, and nothing but MOUZ rounds ever since.
I love that bait and switch on CT as well. There's a player jump spotting, and Karrigan sees him and thinks, oh, I have room. He runs out, and then he gets swung from triple. Great
Nice.
1-2 punch for MOUZ. FaZe just trying to get guns, arm themselves inside a connector. Frozen moves back to the jungle. They sneak through the smoke. Brokey up and over and maybe inbound to the A site. Frozen has a lot to watch and not a lot of room to wiggle, but he'll squeeze the trigger and take one more, and the bomb as well. 15 rounds for MOUZ, and they look extremely comfortable, yet to be pressured in their CT side. They've lost 2 rounds. One of them was the pistol.
You don't fancy their chances. They're left with this B play as the last-ditch effort, and Torshi just gets posted, just gets boosted on the line with the AWP. He's taking a very aggressive stance here. This will leave him on a bit of an island. And he gets a 1-for-1, so honestly, he did good enough there, I guess. Dropping down, Jimmy. Oh, Jimmy, save. Dead to Rops. Jimmy's dead to Rops. A 3-on-3 here. Brokey holding the line. Oh, just barely gets into the bench. Coming out is Shuey. Dead now to Twists. MOUZ left up in the 2-on-3. FaZe managed to get in with the advantage.
Sure.
Dude, everyone in this round has just only been tagging each other.
Dude, that was crazy. Brokey jumping up over the van onto the bench. That was bananas, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just double checking.
My favorite fruit.
I thought I was.
Close second.
Thanks.
Bit of a misstep in the last round, but a chance to make up for it here and now. Shuey, lovely opener. Now, as long as maybe they look to trade him over in con, FaZe can still feel good about this. Xerxion's just like having dirt kicked up at him in all of these fights over towards shore. Just getting scraped by the shrapnel. But Shuey is looking to end this in the connector. 3 kills from the man at the helm of MOUZ. And he still wants more. Brokey dead in mid at the hands of the boost. And so for FaZe, their time on Mirage, this T side full of one-and-done rounds, but nothing proper to grab a hold of. Never at any moment really in the map here. Unless Rops can cook up a 1v5, you don't fancy his chances. And with that flash missing, and now the AWP owning the angle. Rops, oh my god, another kill. Rops, come on now, bud. Don't ruin this whole thing.
Do it for global offensive.
This is mad.
20 seconds, you got to run right now. If you actually want to win the round, Yimmy is on B, Rops running down mid, and MOUZ ready to finish the job. They're there in time to find 16. Their map locked safely in their back pocket. FaZe have to open up the fanny pack and see what Inferno beholds.
We'll struggle with this one, if not straight up lose Inferno.
It would be reassuring for FaZe, but I fear the MOUZ ratting around in the apartments. Torshi.
Grouping over in mid, but nothing set in stone yet for FaZe. They've kept Karrigan lobbing Util over towards B.
No one's going to move.
I'll keep 3 players here, but the 3-2 split between B and A is fine for MOUZ. Karrigan getting out with a kill is nice, and now the A play looks to come through. 2 players down in the pit. You know about Torshi, and he's going to pick up his kill. Now, if you could get one more out of Jimmy, suddenly you're onto something here. It's just Brokey left to put a stop to. 1v2.
Bomb's not for him.
True. Planted opposite side of tall box.
Yeah. They can't stick it. They need the kill.
Can they get it? Shuey's got the flash. No kid on the play. They're going to try to run it forward. Brokey just keeping his head down. He could maybe peel one off as he goes back. Oh, it is for him. It is. They turn their heads. It's not enough. Frozen gets popped, and Brokey's just gone ahead and won the round. It looked on the radar like it was behind the box, but that head, Hugo, the head is all you need.
Just wide enough.
Pops it.
In spawn, behind smokes, Frozen mollied. It hits him. Torshi must smoke his. Nades follow as well. This is uncomfortable for MOUZ, and the headshot does not connect. He's on 4 points. They are running him down right now. Even one shot would have done it, but instead FaZe break their way in for a moment.
Oh dear, Twists and Rain. And they're offering up 2, and Brokey's dead now as well. Rops has got to do it all alone. Rops flying solo, molly and a tap on the bomb.
Okay.
But nothing to bait a peek out yet. That's the tap and the stick for Exertion. Frozen nails the shot, and so with Rops dead, MOUZ breathe easy here in this first rifle round, turning around that 2v4 in the blink of an eye.
You're not going to do it.
Clay count.
Maybe Shuhei can come over and rotate in time, a bit of spam through.
Oh dear.
It works, it certainly does. Frozen looking to build something or other, and his teammate is completely unknown to the enemies. They've waited. He waits as long as he has to, comes through with 3, and Exertion's multi-kill count starts to rack up already. 4 to the clock, which means still Rain can take it if the coffin peak comes. He's gone. He runs, only to fall in the fading seconds of this 5th round.
Post-round,
he died off the time. Yeah.
That's a VP classic. The amount of times we've seen Flit do that, where they play 3B and Flit's the 4th, and surprise, surprise, you killed Newbox. Oh no, wait, you didn't. And Xertion tears down FaZe's pyramids once again.
Now what? FaZe, what are you going to work with? I think a second rifle actually was in Kerrigan's hands. Died so fast I didn't catch it.
This is like a different game after that round. That just breaks everything. MOUZ are suddenly all full of gumption, and FaZe are doubting everything, doubting every position, maybe even doubting themselves.
What kind of texture does gumption take?
It's pretty chewy.
Interesting.
Chocolate's gross.
Chocolate's awful in North America.
Yeah.
All right, let's call it a that then.
Okay, well then, okay, no, I can agree with you there. Candy is better. Thank you. Chocolate's worse.
A sweet treat in the middle for Yimmy.
Sweet indeed, as he mops up 4. On for the ace. He won't get it, of course. That belongs to Exertion. But a swift shutdown, and MOUZ find themselves in the lead. It's sweets for Jimmy.
On FaZe's hopes. As the dream is still to just walk into B. The timing's there, but he didn't get the most of it. Twists luckily catching Frozen is big. If Exertion gets away with a second, okay, that would have been massively problematic. The bomb is going to be a little delayed, but it is still so much control here in the hands of FaZe that barring a Shui heroic, all is good. Bomb will come through on Banana as the smoke fades top sight. It is fine. Nothing you can do about this one.
Hang on, they're about to flash a peek out of the coffin. Shui finds that.
Go on.
And that might actually give them a reason to go for this. He even backs off to deny the trade attempt out of FaZe. Rops is a ways away, so right now a 3v2 available on these 2 players in at the site. Oh God, with Brokey dead.
Twist though.
The Impact's found him. Twists up top. 1 kill from the man. Through the banana smoke. Twist just burst in the molly. What? Jimmy's locked him out. And MOUZ.
Bro, he just swings spawn. He just swings spawn out of nowhere with no support. Twist. I mean, wide on the angle, and he burns. The molly climbs the wall.
It's not even the most egregious step. No. You've got a player. You've got Twist back sight.
Is like borderline understandable. It's not his intention.
No, not Twist's fault.
Caught MOUZ asleep at the wheel. It nearly cost them. They get back with a chance. Will they make the most of it? Boosting a player up on CT. It is Shui to get Kerrigan. More players in tow, but that boost works out wonderfully. It's a double off of Exertion, and just when you thought that B site was yours for the taking, for the challenge, Hugo, it is you instead that face the bigger challenge now. FaZe have been bottomed out economically.
This here, after the backside triple kill, and that previous retake, he just doesn't respect them. He's in T-spawn for crying out loud. He swings CT after finding 2 off the boost. He does not care about FaZe right now, and it is showing in the gameplay. 6-3, a confident display out of MOUZ with nothing to lose, with a map in their back pocket, and with Giants to slay. They brought their slingshot to the table.
Bides his time in this long smoke on the fade, looking to play through it. Exertion dead immediately. Rain is holding for that. And so now FaZe are going to hit the go button. They better too. They've got 15 seconds here to try and get into A. 2 players to get past. Yimpat, 1 kill from him, but Shui can't deal with them on the swing. And so FaZe rock up. They get this bomb down with seconds to spare. And in the 3v2, things should keep looking good for FaZe as long as they don't lose anyone. Ooh, I think Torshi's about to get tested a bit more up-tempo here. FaZe are poised like they want to hit this right now. And so the flash in the top mid with the molly on Boiler. Shuey screwed, trapped in the corner. FaZe have found their way in. It's these fast plays out through top middle. Got themselves a 4-on-5, 5v4 rather, and now just Torshi's AWP to get past, but easier said than done. He puts up a double kill on Frozen as he rotates in, but it's traded out, and so for FaZe, this gets awkward. Left to just Brokey.
Winnable.
One kill from him. He knows about the player in pit, and he knows about the AWP in the site, but will he be able to deal with it? Leg through the smoke. Disaster strikes. Brokey should be dead here.
Can he get out?
Gonna get the bomb. Been able to escape with it.
It's on.
They managed to keep him on the rifle. This should be around for MOUZ.
The timing's good for
Torshi's kind of wild in here as he goes up banana, playing a rather deep angle. Doesn't want to get too involved before Yimpat's here. That was the chance for Brokey. This 1v1 has been given to him.
Come on, Brokey.
I'm going to find it tucked in. Over at the ruins, Brokey very calm in this clutch as he reroutes around the ruins. It's ring around them all the way up through CT. Has to peek now, and he can't get them off the bomb in time. It's a good try for Brokey, but MOUZ will lock him out of the 1v2 clutch.
Twist scouring top banana, nothing coming at him.
Oh!
He missed chance. Sees the second one get into the spawn. He's got two smokes in front of him. I love this, Rain. Get onto that pillar. Just wait. Twist tries to take it on his own towards Banana, and he's going to get now his teammate smoked off, but Rain picks up his duel. That was a very important head-to-head going on over towards Library. And look at this. Rob's crossing in the smoke, kills the little bit, doesn't know about Jimmy, who's got another chance to shine here. Rain swapping into the AWP, toys with the peek, takes damage through the wall, and as he crosses over, Jimmy's going to expose himself to the planter. Kerrigan can't fall back. He can't stay alive. Jimpat is tearing them to pieces, and he's got Rain already whittled down to 19 health.
Rain's rooted all the way around. There's a smoke on the bomb. Frozen could just hop on this right now, and there's nothing that Rain could do. Looking at short, Rain runs to his death. And so Yimpat with one hell of a round. Him and Frozen combine forces to do that single-handedly. That's wild. 5 kills from the two of them.
Just when you think you've already seen the best that NXT has to offer, right? And another talent comes through that just long, juiced up pipeline, Connor. We've seen so many players come through MOUZ's Academy roster.
We did a lobby segment with Elige, and he said when we were talking about the draw, like, I'm just so happy we didn't get drawn into the bottom of this bracket.
Yeah.
Including MOUZ, Furia, FaZe to G2. That's the hardest run, and it's the one that these young guns are on.
Talking of young, it's the young veteran for Frozen. 4 to 5 years.
Yes. And Frozen will remind you, he's got it.
Yeah, if you'd have told me that there was a world where the likes of Frozen and Woxic as old MOUZ players were going to go further than Kerrigan in a pro league, that's where I would just say you're losing your mind. You're actually out of touch with reality. But that is what's happening here. That is the reality that FaZe are staring at. MOUZ looking for the 2-0.
Little Jimmy, he's got his back.
Torshi will still have to nail these. They're dropping on him out through the apartments, and so Torshi falls. Yimpat holds the line with one, but that is it for him.
Finally.
Kerrigan and Rops successfully battle into A, get this bomb planted, and now FaZe have time to get set up in the 4v2. Frozen and Exertion have both been fantastic in this series for MOUZ. But a round like this is asking way too much of them. Latent from long for Frozen and a lengthy wrap out of Exertion all the way through the apartments. One fight given from down in the pit, but you don't even have to fight this anymore if you're FaZe. They will. They swing out.
There we go.
And Kerrigan ends it with an explosive double. FaZe find 5, but is that enough to keep their tournament lifeline alive?
They've got a gamble, and the dice may roll in their favor. If MOUZ break through this, it will only be a sign of the times. Flash ready on Coffins, but they go through when they're back turned blind by Kerrigan. It comes crumbling down, and if FaZe were not dead already, that pistol may be their demise.
No. We can't. It can't go like that. We need to rerun the
Restart
best of 3 pistols. Best of 3
MP
pistols.
restart.
I mean, how does Kerrigan end up blinding everybody like that? What has just occurred? There's 100 ways this can end, and I don't want that to be one of them.
Oh, that doesn't feel good. Not for anyone but MOUZ. He was holding a jump throw right click, I think, that pops over coffins, but did he middle click it?
Yes, look at the trajectory of that coffin flashbang.
That goes way too far. That's meant to just pop above the coffin. And he knows what he's done. Hands going raw. And MOUZ, a little louder than their name would suggest. A pop-up B, and this map is done.
Flash is fantastic, frozen right in the eyes of two. And so they've just gotten through what was a light buy out of FaZe Clan.
Yeah, I mean, if it makes you feel any better, this was meant to be a MOUZ round, right? This was the one that they were meant to get nice and easy.
I don't feel better.
Torshi even
feel
going for
worse.
the ace, and so he's going to get it as MOUZ steamroll towards the finish line here.
The last Molotov used in apartments, this was all a ruse. This was all a fake out. MOUZ wanted this B-bomb site the entire time. And they'll send Xerxon up on a little lurk. Twist runs that rotate, and Xerxon hears his footsteps. Even if the orb trades, it's a 4v2 for the round. 20 seconds. They will hold down with one. The captain now with the round in the palm of his hand, and he needs every single kill. They will not allow him to live long. Bomb planted. FaZe have to go for it, and there's not a kit in sight.
Yeah, no kit. That puts a lot of pressure on them in terms of the time here. They've got to be quick and decisive in every move that they make. FaZe going for this 2v2. Falling short leaves them with nothing up against the MOUZ that are looking for the 2-0 finish. Torshi swinging out towards the spawn, gets the better of Brokey, and for Rops in this 1v2, he would need both kills right now, and nothing is being given. He's got to run away, he's got to save that AWP, and that means MOUZ move up to 14, and they even knock out the AWP. FaZe don't even have that. This should be the end for FaZe Clan.
And to go out, not with a bang, not with a overtime affair, but with a whimper.
Yeah.
With nothing. With your map pick and 5 rounds.
Slippery, crispy, slick Jimmy has a 3.0 KD versus FaZe right now. And this kid has just called a game with lesser pieces that make FaZe look like fools. This is not just a win where they scrape by. It's not the struggles of FaZe being capitalized upon by MOUZ. This is MOUZ making FaZe look as foolish as they did Furia.
Shui left a major finalist roster to reunite with the boys, and it would have been easy for that to mean nothing, for them to fall apart immediately and be underwhelming with expectations so high, but MOUZ right now are the real deal.
Frozen holds off on the mid play, sees the shadow, gets the most out of it.
You can go wherever the hell you want. A is open, you've got Banana.
They're letting Exertion clear, and so he's got all the info. At this point, he knows this A site's fine. He's about to lock that all in.
It's scary when you think about, of course, FaZe having hoisted that Pro League trophy a year ago. Meant so much for them to get that Grand Slam as it was seemingly slipping away from them event after event. Yeah. It took Twist going above and beyond in that Grand Finals last map to really cement it. Sure, they surpassed their group. They got smoked by Na'Vi when it came to trying to take it all the way to top 8. First challenge in the playoffs, 10 match points.
Top 4 at Dallas felt like a delight in comparison to what we're getting now. And ice cold Frozen again is ready to send a message to former teammate, former captain, and current foe. Frozen finds a 3rd, and MOUZ border G2 in that quarterfinals placing. Can Brokey stop them? Rob still on the A side. Orb scope denied as Torshi flicks him back, and it's onto the AWP to deny MOUZ the inevitable.
This is the insult to injury moment where your 5 versus 4 out of the gate with the AWP is lost to a wild spray through smoke double kill lineup. And as Brokey will try to put forth an incredible clutch, he is completely stuffed, and they do indeed close this. It is MOUZ moving forward in Malta. They have dispatched a Furia in convincing fashion. They have slain FaZe in a 2-0 timely affair. The winds of change in Counter-Strike are blowing.
The young veterans, multiple now, I think, for MOUZ. Impact's 4th LAN event of his career at 17 years of age, and he puts on an unbelievable series up against FaZe with Shui at the helm and with FaZe on the back foot, eliminated in their first round of playoffs.
Yeah, this is one, MOUZ. If you're leaving this game, you're feeling fantastic about the way this went down. This is one where you have no doubts. There's nothing you're looking back on going, oh, I wish we'd played that better. We could have done this better. You feel like you showed up today, you had the prep, you played your A game, you made FaZe look tired, look gone out there on the field. It wasn't even